It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics play host to the Golden State Warriors. The Celtics control the opening tip, and we're underway in downtown Boston. To Horford. Nice pass to get things going.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Curry with the basketball. Down 2. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
He gets it.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. KD with the rock. To Green. Takes stock of the floor. Cousins to Green. Tosses. Pass taken away by the Celtics. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Knocks it down from mid-range.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Irving with the basketball. Lead is 2. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. For 3, his first effort off the mark. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Durant across the timeline. He'll run the offense. To Thompson. Here comes the screen. Thompson throws it up. Kevin Durant, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Irving into the front court. 2-point advantage. To Marcus Smart. To Durant. Fires the 3, and Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. The screen sets him up for 2. If he keeps playing like this, we all may believe that the earth is indeed flat.
And that's what you love about Kyrie. He's constantly probing. He's probing on the court by maintaining his dribble, and then also probing off the court with saying lines like the earth is flat. The fact that that was on the cover of every magazine, the headline of every social media title, goes to show you that Kyrie is great at hijacking your amygdala both on and off the court.
Kevin Durant, that's now 4. He hasn't missed. What more does this guy have to prove?
He has everything to prove because he's not trying to prove it to you behind the screen, watching this game, playing this game. He's trying to prove it to himself, Kevin Durant, every day that he is the greatest to ever put on an NBA uniform.
Down low, Boogie throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Celtics have it. Irving to Marcus Smart from long range. Marcus Smart forcing that one. Well defended. Passed it off. Thompson. That's off the side of the rim. Short. To Marcus Smart. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Bulldog. Look, it ain't always going to be pretty, but this is a results-oriented business, and this dude will always give you a good ROI.
Curry to bring it up. Leads just a point. Durant. The hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
Here's Irving into the front court. 14-10 the score. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Yes, Klay Thompson missed his first. That one goes.
You know, someone had the audacity to ask Klay Thompson how he feels about being the third or fourth option, and I love his response. He said, I don't care. When you're as efficient as me, my paycheck warrants it. And I think about a game he had this past year. 88.4 seconds of possessions, 52 touches, 33 shots, 11 dribbles for 60 points just in 22 minutes proves the reason why Klay is Klay.
He was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Irving to Horford. Rejected by Green. Shot clock violation. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. To Thompson. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Aaron Baines. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Livingston to Green. Nothing going here on that drive. Durant to Thompson. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Yes, Klay Thompson. 2 of 4 now.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Possession lies with Golden State. Thompson to Sean Livingston. Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Just disrespectful.
Livingston driving, but his shot won't go down. Good. Off a spin.
The assist from number 7, Jalen Brown.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Warriors with the lead. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
5 to shoot for Golden State. Thompson to Green. Fires the 3, hits it, and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that three-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs, there's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
Draymond Green with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. You can count that one. 4-point play. Here's a steal. Dangerous pass.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
And Draymond Green throws it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Thompson to Sean Livingston. And Cousins throwing it down. Jay, we're seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space doesn't mean that you need to take the jump shot. Keep attacking the rim. It will open up eventually.
To Jaylen Brown. Here comes the screen. Aaron Baines powers it through.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Durant with the basketball up top. Lead is 12. To Thompson. To Sean Livingston. Thompson, pass to Cousins, down low. DeMarcus Cousins, 3 for 3 in this first half.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Durant. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. To Hayward. Irving. Turns and slams it down.
People at home, did you know that Aaron Baines played rugby growing up? He knows no other way but to be physical on the court because that's how he leaves his mark.
Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions.
Number 9, Andre Iguodala.
Livingston to Green. Cousins to Green. Almost, and he's not getting the call. Big finish at the rim.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
It's Golden State basketball. Livingston to Thompson. Surveys the floor. Yes, Klay Thompson. 3 for 6 now.
Klay Thompson equals a jump shooting metronome. Catch, plant, and shoot, and there's no wasted motion from the waist up, which leads to him being one of the most efficient players in the league. He's led the league for 3 seasons in a row in catch and shoot opportunities. You'll probably want to run him off the three-point line, force him to put the ball down on the ground and make a play.
Livingston across the timeline. They lead it by 14. To Thompson. Gets it in the right corner. To Thompson. That's blocked by Irving. Shot clock violation. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Rozier rocking the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Deep left corner. Thompson buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Irving. To Hayward. Over to the right side. Rozier. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And scores. Strong take.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Rozier. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
To the basket goes Curry, but his shot stays out. To Rozier. Send it away.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Hayward. Irving. That's off the side of the rim, no good. To Curry. Easy path to the rim.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Curry with the ball. To Durant. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Here's Curry with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. And they call it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Number 20, Gordon Hayward. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 3. First foul in the last 2 minutes.
Curry. Steph Curry. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Long key from 3/4 court. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Warriors certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The Celtics may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Assists.
The Golden State Warriors are showing us great team basketball here today. A combination of great ball movement and unselfish play is generating positive results. Klay Thompson is the assist leader among his teammates.
player of the half.
Klay Thompson has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going.
Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
It's Steph at the controls. To Green. Probing the defense. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Curry. They need something to go down. It's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
That is great vision to set it up. Offensive rebound. Deep right corner. Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Irving.
Klay Thompson, that's his first personal foul.
Kyrie Irving is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 87% from the line. And hits the first free throw. Second and 3. Got it. And he hits all 3 free throws. It's Steph Curry with the rock. Curling inside. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Nice finish at the rim.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Durant across the timeline. The lead is 15. Off the iron. No good.
People do not realize the brilliance of the coaching in this league. The small adjustments made defensively has made all the difference in the second half.
Watch your man. Keep a hand in his face, man.
Curry into the front court. His team on top by 13. Down low to Cousins. And finishes strong.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Kevin Durant has it. To Thompson. Here comes the screen. Curry to Durant. To Curry. Gets it in the left corner. Green. That's off the side of the rim. Short. To Irving. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 82%. First one, count it.
Boston, number 13, Marcus Morris.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Golden State at the controls. Curry to Green. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Irving. To Marcus Morris. Has a chance off the assist.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Durant with the basketball up top. It's a 9-point lead. To Thompson. Baseline drive. Yes, Klay Thompson. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Klay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in. Right there.
Kyrie with the rock. To Horford. And the finish. Slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Curry into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Beyond the arc for 3. No good. That's great defense. To Irving. Warriors come away with it. To Green. Goes to the right side. Curry to Durant. Knocks it down off the step back.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Turned away by Cousins. Durant across the timeline. It's an 11-point game. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Flat out, KD is unguardable. He's the most gifted scorer in the league, period. We saw that during the NBA Finals last year. He has that size and that length. He can take advantage of anybody and elevate it around the rim.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Marcus Morris. That's no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Shot won't go. Kyrie across the timeline. The deficit now up to 13. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
You know, for a long time, I've been calling JT a young Paul Pierce because of his isolation moves, in particular in tight spaces, with fadeaways, step backs, whatever you want, he has. Now, that came from watching him a couple of years ago play at Duke Fantasy Camp in the summer. He was going against Jabari Parker for 3 days in a row. 3 days in a row, he gave Jabari the business. Now, this young kid was not even a freshman in college and was scoring any way he wanted to. And you knew that he was destined for success in the league. Danny Ainge got the steal of the draft.
To Irving. 4-3. Now that's a contest.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Oh, Horford up to...
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Jay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Thompson. Kevin Durant lets it go. Not that time.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Tatum. Well defended. Deep three at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Warriors with a commanding lead. It's the Celtics with the ball as we start this 4th and final quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ball game, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
Livingston to bring it up. His guys leading by 14. Green to Durant. To Shaun Livingston. Into the front court, it's Irving. 14-point deficit. It's blocked.
No! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay. Irving to Jaylen Brown. Cousins up to block the shot.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Livingston over to the right side. They work it down to Cousins. Can't connect. To Jaylen Brown. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, Ed, so many times we see people flexing on social media in the offseason, but they rarely put in the work, the substance. Not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. He's ready.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Has a look. The screen sets him up for two. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
And a chance coming up at the line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
Jaylen Brown has got 2 shots coming. A career 65% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first.
Into the game for Golden State, number 21, Jonas Jerebko.
No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Livingston across the timeline. The advantage is 13 points. Good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Livingston to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here comes the screen. Livingston to Thompson. Shot from in close, no good. Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Warriors basketball. Thompson to Sean Livingston. Offensive board. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Livingston across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Thompson to Sean Livingston. Here comes the screen. Livingston, they'll get it down to Thompson. No good. Draymond Green. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Green doesn't need to score to be effective. He's a more skilled Dennis Rodman of this generation. He's an undersized student of the game who can guard positions 1 through 5, a rarity even in today's style. And let me tell you what he's going to do. He's going to disrupt your game plan and probably try to get under your skin. So stay composed and don't go for the bait.
Have you considered enrolling your son or daughter in one of our summer basketball camps? Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more details.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. And a pass stolen by Boston.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Steph Curry. He's 3 for 7. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Jaylen Brown with a chance at a 4-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Oh, he can't connect. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Deep right corner. Here's a chance from long range, and the rebound taken down by Green.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whoop, that's a scary thing to watch.
To Irving. Lets it fly from long range at long last. He missed his first 5 attempts from beyond the arc, but he gets that one to go.
Welcome to psychological warfare, provided he's not taking bad shots. But if I were the defense, I would let him keep shooting it, make him think about it a little bit more.
Curry with the basketball. The lead is 11. Runner here won't go. To Jaylen Brown. To Irving. To Rozier. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one's no good. One more coming. He gets one. It's a 1 of 3 trip. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Irving. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Irving. That's how you defend. A shot at the buzzer. Rebound taken by Baines. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
David Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors added a win with today's solid victory. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being too aggressive on defense. And sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today. The Celtics didn't get the victory they wanted here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Defense. Player of the game.
Kevin Durant put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's what's coming up for the Boston Celtics. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.